Did you know
Yes.
that NASA was planning to send astronauts to the moon in 2024 for
Yeah, I have heard this, but I'm not really familiar with this. I have heard this.
I can't tell you, to be honest. I've been, pretty actively around the space economy for about, 10 years. Like I said, I'm third generation around this.
Past 2 years, I think it might have been at one of the space meetings that I heard about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
They are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What are they gonna do there?
I did not know that.
An example, like China. In China, there's so normal place to stay. There's so many people to stay in China. So I think that moving to the mall, this is very good idea. And also, it's very very bright, and also I like so much your project. But
if every wealthy person on the earth just sell everything and just say like we are just going to the space, and everybody just go to the space and they just throw their money on these projects, and they become bankrupted, and the people are on the earth are also poor.
I know that someday people are going to be traveling in space. Maybe they'll have to wear suits, but they're beginning to find out that there are other planets that are evolving towards being an Earth. So there must be another one out there.
We've been working on with our space partners, companies that are partnered with Copernic Space or Lady Rocket Foundation, as well as Saving the Survivors, which is one kind of premier leading on the ground organizations and groups that actively goes and helps fight against poachers and provide medical care to endangered animals in South Africa specifically.
the research we gained from the recent NASA rover that landed on Mars, right? I think the research we gained from that is going to be really, really important to understand not only how can we survive on a different planet, but how can the knowledge of what happened on Mars help potentially steer the direction of how the Earth is going to be heading into. Because
I'm excited for the possibilities. We could expand to the moon, and it could be like a hub for like space research.
I think we shouldn't be so afraid of alternative energy sources, wind and solar. And I think that the whole world collectively should get on board with more resolve about carbon emissions and other ways to slow or reverse global warming.
If somebody affected coronavirus, they immediately need oxygen. If they don't get oxygen, they have to die. I mean, like they have to go to heaven. It is sure that. So in this situation, the oxygen is really, really important. Also, this is very rare in Myanmar. So in one day, in every single day, there's around 1,000 people dying in every single day. So
And China, USA, Japan, South Africa, or any developed country should come forward and just make one vaccine, and all the world should be agree on that. So there should no divide in this.
A lot of stuff, just like the people when they used to have the buggies and horses in the wild, wild west. It's very interesting. There's a lot of aspects in ancient Egypt and ancient Rome, the fall of Rome. But we probably won't learn from it anyway, so.
With them. So we view ourselves as the economic operating system for space, and what we're doing is we're tokenizing space assets and allowing them to be commercialized in entirely new ways and entirely new scale to entirely larger and new segment of the global market.
And figuring out whether the humans can be a multi-planet species, but also finding other species. Like, it might sound like something like from a sci-fi movie, but I really believe that there could be life outside of our planet. And I don't know, as a nerd of like sci-fi stuff, I really hope that there's a concept of aliens and stuff like that. But
I wonder how they got the maps for Mars. like how they mapped Mars?
They have satellites in orbit that have been taking pictures of the surface for decades now.
The more I look at the Earth and learn about the Earth, the more amazing it is that we've built this ecosystem. Unlike other planets, we have this atmosphere that keeps oxygen, and we have this amazing system where plants exchange carbon dioxide for oxygen. It's really amazing that we have this functioning planet in so many ways.
Can't either. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for interviewing me.